Hi guys, Andy here. First off, I want to apologize about yesterday's audio in the video. For some reason, I can't adjust it properly myself, so yesterday's videos did come out super weird and really awkward if you don't turn up the volume all the way for yourself. For me, the game is still super loud. I've gone ahead and adjusted it in-game, so there shouldn't be any more issues for now. If you hear a fan, I apologize for that, because it is really hot today. At least in my room, it's really hot. So, we're going to jump right in. I tend to double save, and I think this is where I last left off. I'm pretty certain. Yes, because I saved over the last one. Okay, but yeah, we're jumping right back into Monstercat. Again, I'm really loving the series. But yeah, I've been doing this for days now. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, and barely make it to bed right before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Listen to me. I'm calling the things a grimoire now. I can't stop reading this dang book, or mumbling to myself, I guess. But seriously, there's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even understand the words on the page, but they make me feel strange when I read. Powerful, I guess. Like, if I keep going, they'll suddenly click into place and I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me, though. I feel haggard, and my coworkers have pointed out I'm getting some wicked bags under my eyes. I haven't told them about the book. I bet they think I've just been up playing video games or something. Mer. What's with you? You're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit in naps? They do say that some witches get familiars. No. That's ridiculous. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm not becoming a witch. I've been trying some of the stuff in the book out, though. Just a bit. You can't blame me for that. Hear me out, but I think I managed to move a cola can with magic. Maybe it was balanced weirdly or something and fell on its own, but it felt like it worked. I've definitely been reading this gibberish book for too long. I should stretch my legs or something. Right, Mochi? Meh. See, even Mochi agrees, and he hates exercise. Hey, it's actually pretty early. Reading a dusty tome all night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm gonna celebrate with some coffee and breakfast and a nice walk. When did I become a coffee drinker anyway? It's not bad at all, now that I've gotten used to it. The stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now, almost. My palate is refining every day. I kind of just want a big old cheese Danish or something too. There's that corner store down the road. I've been in there for a lot of stuff and their breakfast pastries look really good. I could also just stop by the cafe. It's close to customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make me a nice fancy coffee or something. You know what, we're gonna go get some from work because we work there. Might as well, right? You know what? Why waste money when I can just get some coffee for free at the cafe? I'm still not real great on that water coffee grounds ratio, but better I learn with myself than with customers, right? Last time I tried to make coffee was a disaster. It came out as this gross brown water. I really have to learn to do this right. I don't like coffee. I'm not a big fan of coffee. I like go to Starbucks and just get a frappuccino, and that's as much as I'll take. That's really about how much I just drink coffee. I'm more of a tea person. Doesn't look like anybody's here yet. There's some lights on in the cafe and on the floor above, but I don't see anyone moving around inside. Maybe I was wrong about people coming here on their off days. Is it really just going to be me hanging out at work like I have nothing better to do? Alright, I'll just go make some coffee and then figure out what else to do for the day. Luckily, I just got my key. I can unlock the door and let myself in. Even though there are no people here, the cafe still feels busy with all these cats milling around. There goes Hash Browns, bossing around some other cats like usual. Now is making eyes at his own reflection on the floor. Cody's in a cute little ball by the window. Marina and Ian are catching some sun. Junta has his paw around one of the other cats like they're spinning me. Kinda wish I could see some more of the cats. Some of the other cats. Who is it? I peek in closer to get a look, and maybe a photo, but when I see that little steel point nose sticking out, I pause. Is that Hayes? His ear flicks and one eye shoots open. It looks like he takes a moment to register what's happening, but once he does, his eyes dilate to the size of saucers. Avery? His tail puffs up and he bats away from Junta at a surprising speed. He bumps into the wall and then hops on a solid 6 inches into the air in shock. Hayes, calm down. It's just me. Junta was crying a lot and then I just sort of... Oh, please don't make fun of me. Junta is one of our newer cats. He's a sweetheart, stray we found wandering the streets, but he scares easily, so he gets clingy sometimes. Why would I do that? That was really sweet of you. Slowly, I reach down and scratch Junta behind the ears. He's confused by all the commotion, but doesn't seem too stressed about it. But You're so thoughtful about the cats. It's great. I guess so, thanks. I'm jealous, actually. I wish I could sleep in a pile of cats. It is pretty nice. He seems to have calmed down a bit, thankfully. How about some coffee? I could go for a cup, and I bet you could too. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to change back. Don't look, okay? You got it. Despite being around all these cursed cat people, I've never seen a transformation in progress. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to see. Anyway, it's probably as rude and creepy as watching someone get changed, so I'm not about to peek. Okay. Would you like a cappuccino? I'll go make us some coffee. That sounds great, thank you. Score! I don't have to mess with the coffee machine after all. I sink into my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will. Oh. Avery, you're here early. Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everybody's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long. It's good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything. Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again. Hello, hello. So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? Cat, I mean. Sorry, is it still a sensitive subject? No, nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time. That's strange. I turned in about a week. Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch. This wouldn't be the first time Avery's slow on the uptake. Were you just standing there waiting for his chance to say something like that? Of course not. He totally was. They're right though. Playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm gonna go do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting you'll be a silver tabby or something pretty like that. I hope the type of cat I become is still a person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral-bound sketchbook. Finally picks up a large bag and trundles toward the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Grace's apartment. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Grace lives here? Yeah, duh. The third floor is his apartment. Shouldn't we see him like all the time? He's basically a ghost as is. He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps. I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin. I just mean he's really busy. He takes care of all the administrative stuff for the cafe after all. Well, I better get to work. That ramp isn't going to build itself after all. Landry gives me a little wave, then disappears into the back. He's back a few minutes later with his hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all that stuff was in the basement. Sorry, it might get a bit noisy in here. That's no problem with me. I suppose if you must. Landry and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek out at the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everybody seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them. But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... that just sounds something like I would say, but we know what I'm gonna go do. We're gonna go see what our boy Landry's doing. What's Landry hammering over there? He said something about a ramp. What's up? Oh, Avery. Just making some adjustments to the cafe for some newcomers. Oh, cool, let me help. You don't have to do that. I don't, but I'm gonna. He laughs, but he keeps going about doing what he's doing. I guess that's his way of saying no. There's gotta be something I can do. Make sure no cats come over while I'm working. I don't want them trying to play on this until we get all the carpeting on. This one looks a lot different than the others. The ramp is cute, but do you think they need it? Graves asked me to install these. He said he's bringing in a kitten with hypoplasia. Oh, what's that? He says it's a condition some cats are born with that affects their coordination. I don't want the little guy to get hurt trying to jump on these platforms, so I'm going to add some ramps to my structures. I almost didn't catch all of that because he's just hammering away while we talk. Can't even take a break for a little conversation, huh? Your structures? Did you make all these? Yeah. These are amazing. I thought you were just a charming waiter, but you're so talented too. It's no big deal. I'm really grateful Graves gives me a lot of chances to build things like this, though. I'd miss working with my hands if he didn't set up a workshop for me. Graves did that? No answer. He's just hammering away. Oh, sorry. Did you see all the saws and things in the corner of the basement? That's for me. Oh, I assumed he was dissecting zombies back there. Avery. He gives me a light, playful slap on the shoulder. His other hand is still balancing a hammer while propping up the ramp. Maybe I should take something from him before this becomes a workers' comp case. Can cats even get workers' comp? You're so unforgiving. He's really not a bad guy. Seriously, these are amazing though. Did you design the whole place yourself? Oh goodness no. Most of it was blueprints Graves gave me. Most of it, you say? I bet there's some of your personal genius in there too. You flatter me. I give him a quick wink and a smile, and he's a deer in the headlights. He drops the hammer and quickly fumbles to recover it and himself. It's so cute watching him get flustered like that. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Is it Mason? Why? Oh no, it's not Mason. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself? My wonderful cat herders, I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that a cat really plays. Ew. I'm onto you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, it must be something fishy. Landry. I'd still work on the cat's equipment, as always. But I'm not done yet. Have you ever given me reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon. Sure thing, boss. Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing gets past me. The eyes and talent of an eagle. Protege? Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to. You are a treasure, as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Oh, well. Finley. Finley peeks her head over the upstairs balcony to shout down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present! Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work. You are my internet lifeline. I have no heads for such things. I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. Probably. And Avery. He's real close now. I don't think I like it. He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. I'm on to you, Avery. What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet. I forget you're still new. I feel like he's just not talking about the cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have. So you have. He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today too. She hasn't been showing up as much on her days off lately. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't been to your place in ages though. When did you get here? You startled me. Ah, Mason, I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, today I'd rather give you respite. Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Ha. Of course not. That is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then. With a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall onto the floor. Oh no. No. Is that somehow both plaid and checkered flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's this sort of appalled silence from everybody. I'm very curious about this now. Reese looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think I had it made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery. She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made. Check with us next time before you waste your time. 'Tis easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return, you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm going to see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He gets further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. This seems like a good time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. It looks like everybody's back to whatever they were doing. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and seems to be already dozing off. Finley did say we have free access to Gray's apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I am also kind of curious about what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he saw his magic stuff in the creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search. I feel like the basement might have more options because we did find something down there. And since everybody does laundry upstairs, I assume everything's all like just normal up there. So I think the basement's our best bet. It worked the first time, right? I bet that's where all the nefarious stuff is kept anyway. Maybe Graves is a hapless idiot caught up in someone else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he's a witch, but it's actually someone else using him as a cover. Wouldn't that be messed up if it's one of the other workers at the cafe? I can't see any of them as a mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. I hate that skeleton so much. Boy, this place gives me the chills. I mean it, it's like 10 degrees colder down here than it is upstairs. Now, if I were a witch, where would I hide my witchery and witching accessories? I obviously keep mine in plain sight on my desk, so... There's nothing here but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the milk coffee is also ground up and used to make arcane sigils. Or maybe I'm reaching. The right of the stairs has some more interesting stuff anyway. I kneel down to get a closer look at the curio filled with crystals when I hear something creaking above me. Crap. Is Graves gonna catch me? Nah, he left. I'm hearing things. I resume my hunt. Maybe these are magic crystals after all. Creak. Creak. Hello? Is anybody here? Did the door open by itself? I can see the light from upstairs swaying as Hayes pulls the door shut. Hayes, wait! I'm down here! Ah! I'm so sorry. It's cool, you didn't know. Say, why don't you come down for a second? Why? It's spooky being down here by myself. I could use some company. It is spooky down there. He hasn't moved from the top of the stairs. Aw, come on. I'm not gonna bite. One of those anatomical skeletons might. There are a lot of weird things down here, but I'm sure none of them are haunted. Are you? Well, He's got a point. If there are curses, we can't really rule out hauntings. It would seem awfully arbitrary to draw the line there. Well, I definitely don't want to be down here alone then. Please? I don't know. Look, if something is haunted, I'm going to punch it in the nose before it even gets to you. So noble. But I don't think skeletons have noses anymore. You're right. Ugh, that makes it even worse. What was that noise? Something or someone crashes to the ground. Ah! What? I don't know. It's okay. Not knowing is not okay. I spin around to the supply shelves. A dusty-looking can rolls under the spice rack. Oh. It's nothing, don't worry. I don't want you to be down there anymore, Avery. Are you worried about me? Yes, why don't you come up here instead and then we can close the door. I'll help you up the stairs. This is a waste of time. We're becoming a paranoia feedback loop. I better get out of here. This is adorable. Deal. I'm coming up and we can have some tea instead. I'll try to find some witch relics or whatever some other time. Right now, Hayes is standing at the top of the stairs, hand outstretched. I creep up the creaky steps, taking his hand as we reach the top. That was a close one. Probably. His hand is a little clammy, but it's not bad. Was he really that worried about me? That's kinda sweet. I kinda don't want to let go yet. You know, to comfort him. I think I somehow went down the fucking Hayes route. I'm really upset about this right now. Well, that was best mostly. It was kinda nice to talk to Hayes though. It feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. It's sort of like I finally have a social life, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging around with a bunch of cats, one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this cursed business, I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with the cats. Shunsuki gets all excited when I burst out the bell toy. I guess I'd be excited too. Al gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps, and that seems... Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Ah? I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this? Finley? What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another. And another. And another. I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god, please don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today. No! Finley, be nice. All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought you were gonna actually make dinner, not just order takeout. We usually order takeout on our off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown you also enjoy. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so... I look over to the tables and it looks like they've pulled them all together into one long row again. Takeout boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes a seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering drinks, he's standing behind his chair telling the story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. What, did you take a break from your goth face? You go grunge for a while? I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and I wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a photo once. The one of you with your bandmate. Who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Ah, yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes. Wait. You were in a band? Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall that stereotype, but yes. I was in fact in a band. I bet it was called like Masters of the Night or something like that. No, Avery, it was not. I think you'd give me more credit than that. I know, it was Oasis. More like Nightly Nightshade. Or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. Et tu, Hayes. You are all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse to further enable the slander. It was Et Spider Coven with an X. Reese. What, how do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. You're kidding me. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but... No. It went something like... No, this is treacherous. My own pupil betrays me. Trapped within in my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Ugh, don't put it like that. Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd, at least. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have you been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundry, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Ooh, I got the hiccup real quick. Yeah, I guess we better all get going, huh? Later. Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. Alright, everybody, see you tomorrow. I tried saying all night, which is not how this works. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize if there's any audio issues. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how to adjust it myself, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching. You'll probably get an episode of Dead by Daylight later today. Yesterday I decided let's upload all the Monstercat videos that I did so far, which is why there's no Dead by Daylight video. But other than that, I apologize again for the issues with it. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.